What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in with the update list of February's first patch, which was applied today after a very long 9 hours maintenance. So let's get right to it, see what Vespa has in store for us. The first part of the patch notes is actually this special event dungeon, which is for like Valentine's Day and like a chocolate festival kind of thing. As you can see, we get boring castle here on the screenshot, which will be funny a bit later on when we get there. So how does the event work? You get to do the spring festival dungeon. There is 3 story dungeons which you have 2 keys for on a daily basis, so you need to spend your 2 daily keys to get like these desserts. And once you have done all 3 story dungeons, there is a stamina burn dungeon that you can also do for additional rewards. So there are 2 different types of rewards that you can get, and these are distributed, one with a daily key entry for the story dungeons, and there is a stamina burn which you can't do just yet because you only got 2 keys and there are 3 dungeons that you need to do, so you will have to wait until tomorrow to be actually able to enter the stamina burn one. Until then you can farm the new TM raids, or like not the new TM raids, the updated TM raids. In addition to the event itself, there is like a visit NPCs part of the event itself, where you can just visit May, Cloudie, Veronica, Loman, Juno, Nikki and Talisha for some additional rewards, so don't forget to do that. Let's see, so improvements and changes. They have made some updates to Technomagic grades. Basically they added the new stages of 7, 8, 9, which are essentially like the old 5 and 6. Now they have nerfed in the previous stages, and you can also get reclaimed gear now from stage 4, which shouldn't be too hard to achieve at this point. From my current testing, it seems that the stat reduction on the boss is about 1 or 2 levels worth. So if you were, say, able to do 3 before, then you can probably go all the way up to 5, but at least 4 should be doable. That's like how it was both with my alt and with my main account, so that's pretty consistent, which is kind of nice. It allows more people to be able to farm. They also changed that now you can bring 3 heroes from 1 to 3 and 2 heroes from 4 to 6, and then it's 7 where they start. Limiting you to 1 hero per class. Also, this is where you will be able to get Technomagic gear upgrade stones, so this is the new addition to the raids, but you need to be able to clear stage 7 for that, which is quite alright. Let's move on from TM raids to the attendance board, which they said that they would update. What happened was that the old board was removed and they added a new one. If you, well, since you were already at a certain stage in the board, you would get the last day that you did, and then 7 days additional rewards worth in your mailbox. So they give an example here that if you were, say, on day 1, then you would get day 2 to 8 sent to your mailbox, so you don't lose out on too much stuff. And now Vespa kind of forgot to give us the screenshot for the new board, and we have to go to like the Japanese post to see what it's like. And that's why I was pointing out Castle, because the Japanese server guys, they get Lilia in a costume while we just get a plain old Castle. I feel so yeah, I'm not even sure how I feel about it. And let's look at this somewhat low-res picture, which shows we get a lot of gold, some essences and stuff, a lot of artifact fragments, stamina potions, reforged tickets, and the transcendence points, some rubies and stones, soul judgment fragments. And then the final days are like random unique weapon selector, unique treasure selector, and the random soul stone. Now the one thing I really miss from this one is actually the protection of the God King. That would have been kinda nice to get like at least 1 per month and not just be limited to the shop and sometimes events. The current event actually doesn't have one. I think we will get to that. But yeah, somehow we didn't receive the screenshot, but thankfully the Japanese post has saved us here. Yeah, so it's updated, it's not bad. I just really missed that protection of the God King rewards there. Would have been nice. Now the biggest disappointment is this part, because everyone was expecting to receive a new Estelle mission. We have been waiting for that for so long, and Vespa didn't give one, so yeah, it's like whatever. They have redone the returning a new player missions a little bit. Basically, they have reshuffled a little, made it easier. And there was this part that I really hated. I ran into this twice on Alts, that clear floor 1 of Tower of Ordeals was really late in the list, and usually you would be past that floor already when you got this mission. Then you had to wait for the next week to actually be able to progress with these missions. So this part is actually removed now in the new section. It's no longer there unless I'm blind, and that just makes it like easier to like more streamlined, easier to progress. So all in all, a quality of life change, but a lot of people were expecting to get a new set of Estelle missions, because let's admit, they are kind of nice. They give you something to work for, and of course freebies for that stuff that you work for. So it would have been nice if we got those, but yeah, sadly no. We have received Hilda's and Reheat and Repeat stories into the memory fragment dungeons, so we can now redo their stories and earn some special unique gear for them. So you can get 1 unique gear for Hilda and the soul fragment ticket bundle and some additional stuff, and you can get 2 unique gears, 1 for Reheat, 1 for Repeat, or like 1 and some more soul weapon stuff. So all in all, not too bad. It's a stamina burn, but right now there is so much stuff to burn stamina, and I think this will have to wait for most people. It seems you can now link your account with both Twitter and Line. I wonder if this will also mean that they stop censoring the word Line in the chats. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, now you can do this too. So we'll see. Maybe it's easier than like having to link everything to Google and Facebook, especially if you have more accounts. Let's see. And there is a challenge raid, the new challenge raid, which will be starting next week. It's Citral, and it will be coming with some unique weapon and unique treasure tickets, randoms and selectors. So quite nice. And yeah, of course, she gets a bit of a buff too, like all the challenge raid bosses did recently, mainly because they are just too easy now. And they have fixed some bugs about mainly display issues, it seems, and nothing else that is really fancy. So yeah, technically it's not a terrible big update. The technomagic gear changes are nice. It's a good quality of life change, and it makes it easier for everyone to farm. And the new event, this is a rerun of last year's event, as some people have pointed out. I quite have forgotten it, to be honest, but yeah. But it's not too bad that we get to burn stamina on something, except that they have kinda added this together with some other stuff. Let's see what other events we have in February. So there is this event with Esker, where you just need to guess like which one is if the role that he does will be odd or even, and then based on that you will receive either stamina potions or gold, and then you get points for it. And as you reach milestones with the points, you will be able to get some additional rewards like transcendence points, a unique treasure ticket, and a unique gear ticket, which is quite nice. And we have 2 weeks for this, so should be plenty of time to finish. And we get tickets for this every day when the server resets, and also for being in battle. So this is interesting. Yeah, it's kind of easy to do and has some pretty decent rewards. It seems that yeah, some battles do not count, like Eclipse, Trial of the God King, Guild Contents, World Boss, Arena, Monthly Order, World 3, and Story Modes. And they say that battle time in this fetch battle also counts toward the events, or even this failed one. So that's kind of nice. And we also get this like bundled event stuff here, which will apply some legendary gear drop bonuses, but not for these fetch battles. This is so weird that these bonuses do not apply for these fetch battles. And the Gear Awakening discount is also not applied for Technomagic gear. We also got a Technomagic burning time, so less stamina consumption on TM raids, and also a bit additional crystals from all the TM raids. So that's quite nice, but it's rather weird that they have done this together with the other event, the Valentine's event, because that's also a stamina burn event. So why do you do it this way? And especially because these bonuses are not applied to this fish battle, so you can just like send your team off with some stamina to farm as fast as they can, and meanwhile do the event. You can only do one or the other, or where you can send a dispatch anyway, but you will not be benefiting from the bonuses. So again, like not really well thought out bundling of events. Like maybe you could have done this like a week or two earlier and then continue with the new event ones. So yeah, that's kind of weird, and I don't really understand why Vespa did this. But well, it's what it is. I guess I'll be farming the event because, well, I don't really need Technomagic that much, and the other bonuses are kind of nice. So let's see this special event. How does this look like? So you get the keys, and the key or for the entries you will get like these rewards which you can turn into some unique weapon ticket, unique treasure ticket, soulstone fragment ticket, circle of friendship, reforged ticket, and if you have any left, then you can buy stamina potions. And for the stamina one, you get chocolate balls which you can then turn into spring chocolate, which gives 500 NPC points, and you can get 200 of these. And you can also get 200 brilliant eaters, but each of these costs 50 chocolate balls, and unless my math is wrong, that means that you need to spend 125k stamina doing this special dungeon too, because that gives 8 per round for 100 stamina, and you need to spend 125k just for one of these. So like to buy the 200 of spring chocolates, that will be 125k, and then another 125k for the brilliant eaters. And then if you still have some stamina left, then you can go for like the red ones or the purple ones, or like random unique weapon fragments if that is your thing. So all in all, that's a lot of farming, and yeah, I mean, eaters are quite limited, even the red ones, not to mention the other types. And also yeah, it's just NPC gifts are really worth, so it kind of feels like you will not really be able to farm the the Galgoria or other Technomagic grades, because yeah, this is just more worth in my opinion. So kind of weird timing. Yeah, so that's that, but yeah, we will need to farm some for that. Now let's see, the shop itself, of course, this is like the largest update again. Like, it's not even surprising anymore that it's the longest one. The interesting part is that there is, well, there are some bundles that do not look too bad, especially the NPC ones. But all in all, you know, I don't like to speak too much about the shop. But this part is good because there is, under the Valentine's section, there is a free 30 million gold, and well, like free gold, of course. And from the 6th of February, there will be a Valentine lucky box for free. And there is also an Ether lucky box, which will be next week on the 8th of February. So this is it, next Monday, when this will be added. Remember to get these because these are free. And yeah, the Valentine lucky box you can only get during the weekend. The others are there for a whole week. So yeah, don't forget to get the Valentine box in the weekend, because yeah, it's just good to have. So that's it. Basically, we do have some Estelle special Kingsreid pamphlet event, where you need to like answer some questions and fill in a form, and then based on how many number of people fill in the right answers, there will be some rewards like special summons, the old types, and mystical soul fragments. So again, you need to fill in a form for this, and it counts how many people do so. Not too bad. The answers, I believe, are already in the comment section of this post, and I will put a link to this in the video. But yeah, that's it really, guys. So yeah, this is the patch. It's not terrible big. The Estelle one is really a letdown, and it's kind of weird what they have done with the bundling of the stamina burn events together. Like, it would have been nice if they just could have spaced them out a little, give us actually, or made it so that you can use dispatch vessels, because then you would be able to like get the best of both worlds. They decided for some reason to not do that, or have not thought about that in detail. I don't know, but yeah, guys, this is the patch. Yeah, time to go farm some stuff. Today we can still farm Technomagic gear, and tomorrow we will be going after all the chocolate. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you looking forward to any of this stuff? Oh yeah, special shop, I almost forgot. There is also a step up summon for the recently buffed heroes Artemia, Shea, and Gremory. With, of course, again the 45k thousand or 45k rubies reward costume, which is the light costumes. We can have a quick look, I believe, in the special shop if I can find it. I personally don't think they are worth, like the accessories. These are unique accessories that you can only get from here right now, and they can only be applied to these characters. These don't look too bad. But again, you need to spend 45k, and based on my own testing, the step up summons aren't terribly worth. So unless you are really you really want the costume themselves, then I don't think it's really worth. Or maybe for the accessories. And the costume itself is the light costume, so the one that you can see when transcending the heroes, the light form. So it's like a basic recolor of their actual looks, and that's just like kinda lazy, and so you don't really get anything new for all those rubies. So again, I'm like not super excited about that. Personally, I will be skipping that. But if you are like super interested in one of these characters, then maybe you can get the step ups. At least you could get some gear from it, maybe, and yeah, and the costume. But okay, this has been it, guys. Cloudie out for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.